So recently, I've been seeing a lot of basic mistakes that people have been making in the OC streaming community. So I wanted to make a little tutorial about all of the things that I use that make my life so much easier and make things flow just with chat interaction and community-based events and shit like that. Here I have a whole bunch of different bots, whole bunch of different programs to use that I've found to be the most useful in my 3 years of streaming OSU. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to subscribe to see more stuff like this. As I said, there's a whole bunch of different bots that I currently use. So let's do a little bit of a rundown on all of the different applications that I use. First off, let's start off with the thing that is the basis of everything that I do. Stream Elements Live. That is the OBS configuration that I currently use. It is in combination between OBS and, well, Stream Elements Live. I found it to be the best OBS source, and there's a whole bunch of different reasons for that. Firstly, you have a whole bunch of different plugins for links and stuff like that. So you could see if you have rendered frames missing, or you can see the activity feed straight from Stream Elements, which for me personally, I use Stream Elements to handle all of the tipping, besides like PayPal and stuff like that. But I use Stream Elements, so I will see those in my activity feed. But as you may know, you do also need some kind of overlay, which is where this comes in. You can currently create your own overlays, and I currently have one for OSU, for other games, IRL, which is for whenever I'm just speaking with chat, a phone alert box, which is a little bit more complex, but I can use my phone as a camera and go walk around my house if I wanted to stream. And just alerts, just if I want to make another scene where I need alerts. Another thing with Stream Elements is that there is a chatbot. I use this a whole lot. There's a whole bunch of different community things here, as you can see, as well as different custom commands. I have a whole bunch of these set up. Whole bunch of these. And another thing with this chatbot is you can do timers with it. I don't have many as of now, but Throne, Humble Bundle, Prime, and Lurkers. You know, just the basic stuff. I believe that does it for a basic rundown of Stream Elements. Now, let's talk about Chaterino. Chaterino, homies, is the best chat client out there. Not only does it have access to 7TV emotes, but also Franker Z, Better TV, and so much more. As you can see here, I am currently live, by the way, twitch.tv/randomspan. But you can have multiple tabs open for different content creators that you want to watch and chat with. You can also have a dedicated section to have multiple different chats in one tab, which really helps whenever you do collabs and stuff like that. So you can read all of the chats, see what everyone's saying, and never feel left out in the conversation. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do with Chaterino. Like, as you can see right here, I can see all of the users that join into my chat just to, you know, make sure that nothing suspicious is happening. Now, let's get into the more technical stuff, you know. Next, we go on to the more complex bots. This is called Focuso. This is what I use whenever my chat's getting a little too rowdy while I'm playing maps. And basically what it does, if you have multiple monitors like I do, it blacks out your second monitor so that you can focus on just the game. It doesn't do anything for alerts and whatnot, but it does help with chat being a little bit rowdy. I also use it in my spare time whenever I have Discord open and stuff like that. It helps me to not get distracted. This has been a really big and helpful tool for me. Oh, by the way, links for all of these will be in the description below, and I am not sponsored by any of these. Next up, we have OSU Replay to MP4. This one is as basic as it sounds. You know how whenever you do a score, you can press F2 while in the score screen to save a recording of the replay? Well, if you download this app, you can put the replay into the app and it will turn it into a video. There's a whole bunch of different customizability that you can do with it. I haven't used it too much as I just like to record things on my own, or I have everything recorded while I'm streaming. Twitch.tv/randomspam, cough, cough. But this has been a useful tool for whether it be for looking for misses and how I missed to other stuff. Next up, we have the Osu Trainer. This is a fundamental tool for anyone getting into Osu. Pretty much what this does, you can change all of the difficulty values in a certain beatmap. You can change the speed at which a map goes. You can put it up to 1.5 times speed, or you can slow it down if you need to. Change the AR, CS, everything in Osu Beatmap. And this is such a good way to learn speed, get familiar with maps, get a better feel for Osu in general. And it's also a really good way to challenge yourself on stream and helps with chat interactivity from what I found. Next, we have the Batchbeatmap downloader. This I've only recently learned about from a buddy of mine, and it has been a huge help. When you open up Batchbeatmap downloader, you can go through here, you can do a whole bunch of different searches. In this query builder, there's a whole bunch of different categories and stuff like that you can just tone in on all of the different kinds of maps that you want. There's a whole bunch of maps. As you can see here, I just have one for star rating so that I have like farm maps and stuff like that. But you can also do stuff for like, say, tournament maps. Like I have a whole bunch of Nomad 1, Nomad 2, Nomad 3, Nomad 4, since that's what I specialize in. Cool thing about whenever you do these searches, if you search it up and you find, hey, these are some really good maps and I would like to download them, you can make it so that they automatically get created in a collection. So you can download it and then it will automatically create a collection for you in your collections folder. Next up, we have Ronia. This one is so good. I use this all the time. Every single Osu stream, I use it. Basically, what it does is it lets chat send you beatmaps. And it has it send it to you in-game. Instead of, you know, having to go and click on it and then downloading it in the browser. No, this sends it to you in-game. Now, there is a hosted one for everyone to use, but me personally, I wanted it to be 100% reliable and based on me actually doing it. So I downloaded it and I set up my own personal bot for it. And it has never once failed me. So if you were to go down this road, I would highly suggest that you go and host it on your own PC. Now, another thing about Osu streaming, I'm sure you've seen all of these big streamers who have their elaborate PP counters and stuff like that, and it's really not that hard to get into. There's two main PP counters that people usually use. You have Stream Companion and you have Gosu Memory. Each of them have their pros and cons. I personally use Stream Companion, which gives me this awesome personal PP counter that I got commissioned. But Gosu Memory has been used for a long time for the tournament stuff, because there's a whole bunch of customizability for Gosu Memory. Not to say that there's not any for Stream Companion, as I do have my own custom PP counter through Stream Companion. But Gosu Memory seems to be the #1 pick for customizability. Stream Companion is more used for easy access and better looking base models. And finally, the last thing that I would use is this Osu Now Playing bot. It's another bot that you do have to host yourself, and I've been using this one for quite a while, and I really haven't ran into any issues. Again, it is one that you have to self-host, but it's really not that hard to set up. There's a couple videos on it already, so I won't get into it much, but you can set it to any Twitch bot or account that you would like. You can have a Now Playing command while you're streaming, so chat can get the beatmap link to the current map that you are playing, whether it be inside of the map or in the menu. One last thing before we get this video ended. As you can see here, I have a whole bunch of skins. I do a lot of editing of skins myself, but I do have my own personal skin, as you can see here, that I got commissioned to help me and my overlay. As you can see down here, I want to give a little bit of a shout out, just because I love all of these dudes and they've helped me out so much, as well as helped out the community. So I want to give a little bit of a shout out. If you are looking for a skin, feel free to message any of these guys. Christo, Haruka, Infleek, Ice Smiles, and my boy Sigma. Don't expect their commissions to be open, but it never hurts to ask. But yeah, I would highly suggest any of these guys. They're all highly talented graphics designers. I approve of every single one of these. Now, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. I hope that even a little bit of this info was helpful to you. If it was, make sure to hit that like button and come check me out on my live streams, because I've recorded this all completely live. Twitch.tv/randomspam. Thank you again for watching all the way through, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Peace out.